need to leave and come back, Sarah, but I need the answer. She's frozen. Okay.
Cindy, I didn't hear any of that.
Right.
I'm so sorry. Okay, short version, try to throw it at me.
Alexa
yes.
and Marissa both are torn. Like, do they want to stay in the restaurant business? Or, I mean,
Yeah.
I know what my Marissa wants to do. She's always wanted to. She wants to be a bud tender. She wants to work in a dispensary. She loves that. She loves the strands. She just loves, she enjoys it.
Okay.
But it's not legal here, so hence she wants to move to Colorado. But, so let's say, you would help them choose, like, I mean, what their best path is for their personality and their wants and dreams and da-da-da, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a lot of getting that clarity and direction and, like, figuring out what feels best right now. Because, like, even if you figure out, like, these multiple paths, what seems like it's going to be the best fit for you right now, the most, like, in alignment, I guess. And for your mindset, there's a lot of work just, like, in taking that action and doing it, because how long do we say we're going to do something before we actually do it?
Right. So, I mean, it's not like, oh, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I think you should work at Paychex.
No, I don't tell my clients anything of what they're going to do.
Okay.
I help them get to the answers. I empower them to make decisions for themselves.
Right. Of, like, but like, so is it, so
to give you examples.
Okay, yes.
Okay, of my clients currently, or the ones that I just finished with.
Right.
One of them left their 9-to-5 shortly before signing up for my program.
Right.
And she was in, like, a full-blown panic of, like, I can't believe I just did this. Like, it felt so good right when I did it, and now I'm freaking out about all the things, you know?
Right.
And so I helped her figure out, you know, what could be viable options for her to work online in this moment, for her to start making money. And then also because she wants to build her own business. So then we also kind of went through the framework of what that business could look like. And so she left me. She actually just moved to Puerto Rico. So she is now in Puerto Rico, but she's working and not in the business that she wants to build, but I helped her figure out all of that.
So is she working in Puerto Rico now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then my other, like, I have two others who are starting their own business. And then I have another who really just had no sense of direction. She was, like, working in the pharmacy of, like, CVS or, like, you know, and was just like, oh my gosh, I hate this. Like, everyone who comes in is, like, yelling at me about their insurance and, like, demanding their prescriptions. You know, just people are terrible, especially when it comes to customer service, things like that. And she's super young and, like, just finishing college, and she signed up for my program. And I was like, honestly, kudos to you to like, for trying to get this, like, mentorship and this help, because rather than trying to conform to something else you hate after this job that you already hate, you know? And yeah, she's she actually decided, because she wants to do more traveling, but right now she's like, obviously with everything in the US, like, I think I do want to stick around, be closer to, like, not closer to family, but more accessible. And so she actually signed up for AmeriCorps, she decided. And that was not even on the radar for her in the beginning. And we, you know, we were just brainstorming, and, like, she's also Native American and she wants to be more involved in the Native American communities. And so we found different programs within AmeriCorps that she can do that. And, like,
very good.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yes.
So different, you know, everyone's different. So I kind of do have to, like, tailor everything to the client, but I have, like, a framework within my business that we go through so that it's not, like, a free for all, you know, like, we have very specific steps and, like, processes, just so that we make sure that we're actually hitting the goals and intentions that they set for the program.
That's so cool.
But yeah, it's been really exciting and really rewarding. So I'm loving it. And I'm opening up enrollment again for the second round of this accelerator that all these clients just finished with. And it's like, you know, I'm starting it back up. I'm just ready to welcome more women in. And I'm actually heading for a road trip next week. So I'm kind of taking that time to reset and just, like, have some me time, adventure. I'm driving to Nevada.
Where are you going?
I'm driving to Nevada with a friend.
Oh, that's right. You're going to visit your friend, right?
Yep. So New York to Nevada, and just going to stop at a lot of... Yes. Yep.
Yes.
My
Very
friend
good.
that's at Zappos. Yeah.
Is she staying at Zappos?
Yeah, so she works remote. She's remote. So yeah, she doesn't need to go back, but her lease ends like in the next month or something anyway. So she's probably gonna end up just like packing up all of her shit and sending it over to a pod to like come back for the holidays.
Okay, but eventually she'll go back in the office, or they don't even know right now.
They don't even know. Who knows?
So she's pretty much just working remote until
until further notice. But yeah, I mean,
right.
Yeah, she loves her job. She actually met in my 9 to 5. So I'm like, that is the best thing that I got out of that shitty job. That job that, I was so poorly treated, but like I made a really good friend out of it, and
awesome.
Yeah. Found my backbone.
Good.
So
yeah, I mean, it's really tough. It's tough being in your 20s and trying to figure out what you're going to do. It really is. And I mean, when I was in my 20s, I didn't know what I was going to do. Mm-hmm. I just, I didn't go to school. I had a free ride and I didn't go. I was very stupid. It was for art. I didn't go because I came from a family that's like, you don't go to college, you go to work, you make money. Mm-hmm. Don't be stupid. Get to work, Mm-hmm. And that's how I was brought up. Like when I graduated from school, Sarah, not one person I knew went to college. I mean, that's just what it was in the 80s. It just, mm-hmm. You worked. And I started working full time at 15 in a nursing home, wiping asses from 3 to 11 full time when I was a junior in high school. And I had to give my mother my whole check. You know what I mean? That's how we lived. We lived in a double house in the city. We didn't have any money. So I believe, and that's why for me, I wanted different for my kids. I wanted them to have, and I really didn't force them to work when they were in high school. And that was me because I felt like I had to go straight to work at 15 and mm-hmm. I didn't, and Alexa was doing sports and Marissa, I don't know. You never know how to parent, mm-hmm. What's right and but I know I wanted something different for them than what I had. So I'm like, you know what, as long as you're going to school, whatever, you don't have to work, I'll take care of you. I didn't enjoy working full time as a young man, but mm-hmm. it kept me out of trouble. So there's good and bad to all of it, but
absolutely.
I feel like, maybe I'm going to have Alexa sign up for your program so she can get direction.
I haven't talked to her in a while. Tell her to hit me up.
Yeah, she's in Brooklyn. She's in Brooklyn for the week. When she gets home, I will definitely have her.
I love it.
Yeah. So, again, tell us your Instagram.
Okay. So Instagram is going to be at Zubz, SZUBZZZ _ I know it's a little funky. It's a nickname, but I'm continuing it with my business. Yeah. And I just launched a product, actually. It's a whole bundle of like personal development tools and resources for people who kind of want more of like a self-paced way without like having that mentor to get them out of like that rut or like a lack of confidence, anything. It's a whole bundle of different tools. So I just launched that this past week and I actually have a couple more coupon codes. So I'm going to do that plug right now for 25% off. You can use the code GLOW UP and use the link in my Instagram bio to get that. And then just keep your eyes open for the doors to open again for my program at the end of this month.
Oh, Sarah, thank you, sweetheart. You are so smart, and I'm so proud of you. I really am. I feel like I've watched you grow into this amazing young woman. And
thank you.
I'm serious, and I appreciate everything you do for the Black Lives Matter. I mean, your voice as a privileged young white woman is needed. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, and, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's needed. Right, Jen?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Well, thank you so much for having me. This was so fun.
It was fun, and you have to come back after your road trip.
Yes. You got to come back and tell us
what the country is like at this point going across it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
I'll get some crazy stories.
I've only heard like people that have flown one way or the other, but you're going to like see everything corner to corner.
Yeah. No, it'll be like through the areas that we don't hear much about. So I'm like, okay, what kind of rallies am I going to be like stumbling through?
Those little tiny towns that still has that one woman on the corner with her Black Lives Matter sign because there's nobody else in town doing it.
Yeah, I'll hop out with her.
Yeah, so
There you go.
wait a minute. So Sarah, you'll be back before the election, or when are you traveling?
Yeah. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not a super long trip. I'm gonna.
Right.
Yeah, nope. So just hitting up some national parks and just
nice.
enjoying like leaving New York for a hot minute.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what, Jen, we're going to record this week. I'm going to try to get Sam. We're going to do all of our Trump stories and our. I'm spent with the whole Trump thing, and Sarah was a breath of fresh air.
Happy to be there for that.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We'll catch you guys this week. Jen, I'll see you this week.
I will hold my breath till then.
We will get Sam and we will talk shit.
All right. I want to hear all the Trump shenanigans.
Yes.
I mean, your wonderful president that he is.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.